On October 8th, the women's basketball team held their annual golf tournament at the Montecito Country Club. Coach Vivian Stringer, the longtime mentor, friend, and now colleague of Coach Carlene Mitchell, was in attendance to show her support for her former assistant coach and the head role she has taken on at UCSB. After signing copies of her best-selling book, Standing Tall, Coach Stringer spoke to a packed house of Gaucho faithful. Here is the story of Coach Vivian Stringer.
I am honored, I'm privileged, and I'm deeply humbled to have Vivian Stringer as our guest speaker tonight.
Vivian Stringer was the first coach to catapult 3 different college programs from underdog to national prominence at the Final Four.
You know, I was looking at the stats because sometimes you forget 885 wins. Wow. I mean, I have 17 in 1 year. But at the end of the day, I've tried to tell her, you know, just the impact on the lives. So all coaches are competitive. She's one of the best all time. Her name is mentioned in the same sentence as a Michael Jordan and David Robinson, who she was enshrined with in the Naismith Hall of Fame. But at the end of the day, I don't know if there's one coach besides Vivian Stringer that has made the impact on society, on females and on black females, and leave out the record books.
But life is about dealing with, you failed or you succeeded. Do you fall down and stay down, or do you get back up and find another way? And they have to be willing to stand up. They can't move and sway with the wind. You know, they have to be confident enough in what they believe. They're willing to make the hard decisions, the tough choices.
It's probably one of the most powerful females in the country. You know, she has a lot of weight on her shoulders on a day-to-day basis, and just seeing her handle that with grace and with dignity, you know, you have to step back and look in the mirror and how you live your life on a day-to-day basis.
I was so angry. I was hurt. We can't affect the circumstances and what does happen to us, but we can affect how we respond to it. And I thought that it was important for us to be able to live and to move on.
There'd be times throughout the season, Coach Stringer would text or she would give me a call and leave a voicemail and you know, just let me know that she loved me, keep my head up, and she understood the expectations of stepping into a program that expects to win, and she knew ultimately we would be there. It's funny, every time I talk to her, I tell her I'm trying to be a little Vivian, just because, again, I think she did things the right way, and the kids respected the fact that it was always even playing field and it was equal discipline on the court, and that led to a lot of wins. But at the same time, she was always willing to take a loss in order to teach a life lesson. And you know, great example this year when our team wasn't playing the best and we didn't have that leadership we needed. I started the second group, and I look back and I had to laugh because that was something that you know, she definitely would have done as a head coach. And all my pregame speeches, a lot of things I borrowed from Coach Stringer, but probably a line that I caught myself using the most was, "It's not how you start, it's how you finish." And that's, I mean, direct correlation to our team last season. We had a rocky start. You know, roller coaster, but at the end, we ended up at the ultimate. There's no one person that's had more impact on my career, on my life personally, than Vivian Stringer. You know, again, being with her for 10 years, if I can be half the woman, half the coach, even end up with half the wins she has, and I know I've done my job as a basketball coach.